Welcome back to Charisco Crypto. Guys, welcome. Let's discuss Bitcoin. Let's discuss crypto. So let's see what is happening in the crazy world of crypto, guys. So let's see what is happening in the market. So let's discuss Bitcoin. So let's discuss what. Let's see what the chart is saying and what where we should be heading to next. So guys, let me know if you can hear me. If you can hear me there, let me know. Good. Let's go. So let's dive into the market. So guys, good evening, guys. How are you all doing? So I hope you guys are doing great. So guys, let's discuss Bitcoin. Let's discuss crypto. The market is still holding strong, not bad. So slightly down more than we are slightly down, which is still not bad. With a just between about 1,000%, $1,000. That's what I mean. So slightly down with about $1,000. That is because yesterday we head up to like almost about we head up to like about $98,000 yesterday. So was trading around $97,500. Boom. So the market is slightly down with about $1,000, so which is still not bad. So we are still holding strong. Good. So guys, if you guys are seeing, even if most of the altcoin with the 7 days trade is slightly up with about so you guys can see Bitcoin is up with about 3%, which followed by Ethereum. Ethereum is still up with about 3%. So BNB is still not bad. So run out to about 2.5%. So guys, today episode we'll be looking into the market. So let's see where we should be heading to next. So because the big boys, they keep buying, they keep accumulating more Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. So let's dive into the market. Let's see where we should be heading to next. So because there is a lot of chart that is still predicting the market that we should be heading off from here. As I always say, try to make sure you take profit. So it's very important. And I did not forget, guys. So which is just because, as you guys can see, so I'm streaming with about 10 minutes late. So that is because still have a lot of things going, running up and down. So I will be sending the meme coin to you guys. Let's say highest weekend. So I will be sending it to you guys. So as you guys can see, I'm streaming late. So let's dive into the market. Let's look into those charts. So guys, as you guys can see, this chart over here, over the past few weeks, so it shows that the big boys, the ways they have accumulated almost about how many Bitcoin over the past few days. Let's quickly look it over here. So they have accumulated about 81,000 Bitcoin. So when the newcomers are scared, selling Bitcoin, selling their Bitcoin. So the ways they keep accumulating, they keep buying. You know, say suppose get PA. No worry, the next I will do that. So that be this chart over here show that the ways they have accumulated over about 81,000 Bitcoin over the past few weeks. But when the newcomers are scared and dumping their Bitcoin, so because if you head over to the fear and greed index right now, you can see that we are still hovering between about 53. So we show that a lot of people are still fearful once again. So just between, even if last week when we were still trading between $95,000. So the fear and greed index was still holding strong. So but now it's still waving. That is because people are every single time the market devalued with about few percent, people are being so scared. This is what I always say. So you don't have to go all in. So why will you be scared that Bitcoin just yesterday here, boom, was just between about $3,000 away from $100,000. And don't forget, guys, we have a huge liquidation of about $4.1 billion around the $100,000. That means if Bitcoin head up to like about $100,000 from here, so we will get liquidated. This liquidation with about 100 between that $100,000, we have a huge liquidation of about $4 billion around there. And if Bitcoin head up to like $100,000, So if this liquidation, if they get liquidated, Bitcoin will push up to like about $106,000. That liquidation around the $100,000 will help Bitcoin to pop above 106,000 dollars. So you don't have to be scared that each time the market devalue with a few percentage. Yeah, favor. I'm good. Big bro. Good evening, sir. How are you guys doing? So, guys, you don't have to be scared. As you guys can see, without B2, so the big boys they keep accumulating, which you guys can see into the chart. So, guys, let's see what next. So, as you guys can see, with this headline over here from Cycle has emitted another $250 million in USDC on Solana chain. So, guys, what does this mean? It means that more money are still coming into the crypto space. If your meme coin or altcoins are still not popping, you don't have to be scared. So, as I always say, so the most money which are coming into the crypto space right now, they are going into Bitcoin. So that is because what they are doing right now, they keep accumulating Bitcoin. So that is why, so most of the money they are going into Bitcoin. So which we'll be looking into, even if the Bitcoin dominance is still skyrocketing, the Bitcoin dominance is still going up so high, even if as of today. That's because the most money which are coming into the crypto space, they are going into Bitcoin. So that's because, so the way know that Bitcoin is the first cryptocurrency. We all know that even if the market will move, Bitcoin will lead the way. So Bitcoin will pop first, and the altcoins will follow, which you guys can see it over here. This is another 250 million US dollar. This is between about a quarter of a billion. So that just enter the crypto space. Where will they be going into? So they will be investing them in cryptocurrency. So all you just need to do is to keep using a DCA, dollar cost average. You don't have to be scared. Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. Just like as I was telling one of my good friends about a few hours ago, who was discussing about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, where the market should be headed to next. Don't be surprised. So we still have if you follow the cycle, if history is on our side, we still have between about 4 to 5 months left before this cycle finally over. So, and don't be surprised if Bitcoin head up to between about $110,000 to $120,000 this cycle. It can still be possible. So even if Plan B still say that history is still on our side, that we may still head up to $120,000 before the market starts coming back up. So more money are still coming into the crypto space. You don't have to be scared, guys. So guys, let's quickly look into this. As you guys can see, BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF inflow hit between about $7 billion overstaking the gold trust ETF. Gold trust ETF now hold about it hold about which is about the inflow was between about $6.5 billion. So this is the inflow between gold ETF and a Bitcoin ETF. So the inflow of gold ETF was about $6.5 billion, when a Bitcoin inflow was about $7 billion. Which if you head over to BlackRock Spot ETF, this is BlackRock Spot ETF, guys. The big boys, they keep accumulating, they keep buying. So you may be surprised that the price is still not going up. Don't be surprised that the price is not going up. I showed you guys about a week ago that even if as of today, which is Coinbase, they still hold about 2.7 million in Bitcoin in their portfolio, which they are still managing. So those big boys like BlackRock and MicroStrategy, so if they want to buy, they don't buy from open market, they buy from Coinbase, they buy from using an OTC. That is because that is the way they get discounts. So they don't want to pay that transaction fee, which you pay when you are buying a Bitcoin from an open exchange. As you guys can see, this is from on the 2nd of May. You guys can see it over here that BlackRock added 6,953 Bitcoin. So which this is what they are saying over here. You can see it over here from Cointelegraph. So this is real. It's on chain. So this is real. This is, as you guys can see, this was reported from Cointelegraph. But if you head over to the chain right now, this is on chain. This is BlackRock Bitcoin ETF holding. So on the May, On the 2nd of May, you can see it over here. They added the 6,953 Bitcoin, which this is on the May 5th. You can also see it here. They added 9,630 Bitcoin. So as of today, if you head up here, you can finally see that BlackRock are now holding 620,252 Bitcoin as of today, which show that the big boys, they keep accumulating more Bitcoin every single day. So it's still not affecting the price. That is because they are using OTC. But don't forget, one day when few years from now, so when the OTC market finally dry up, boom, that is when a Bitcoin will skyrocket. And we'll still be looking into some headline, even if Michael Saylor, which is the CEO of Strategy, is still expecting Bitcoin to, the market cap to head up to like 200 trillion in the next few years, which is crazy. So 200 trillion market cap from here, that should mean that we are still early in the market. So, and he said he made his calculation. So in the next few years, Bitcoin should be heading up to at least to 200 trillion market cap, which today we still hold about less than a 2 trillion market cap. And don't forget that gold is still holding about 22 trillion market cap. And when Bitcoin market cap is still between 1.8 trillion market cap, we show that we are still early in the crypto space. You don't have to be scared. So Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. So the market may be moving next, maybe heading up from here, guys. Yeah, Favor, how are you doing? Guys, I'm good. Kingdom, Trekker, I'm good. So, guys, if you have any question, drop it on the chat. If you are watching from S, aka Twitter, so head over to the YouTube channel at Charisco Crypto. So, if you're on Twitter, just click on, there is a link on my bio. So, click on charisco.com on my bio. So, click on it. It will take you to the website where you will see my YouTube channel and Facebook and the rest. So you'll be able to click it and follow the YouTube channel. So every single day I do stream on YouTube. And guys, try to make sure you follow the YouTube channel. That is because most of the time I can't stream to S, which is Twitter. So try to make sure you are watching from the YouTube channel. So it's very, very important. Let's see what next, guys. New Hampshire government signing cryptos reserve bill into law. So guys, you guys can see that more countries, more states, so they are now still adding Bitcoin to their reserve. So, and don't forget, the US already signed it law to add Bitcoin to their reserve just between a month ago. So, which is crazy. They haven't started buying yet, but they already added about 207,000 Bitcoin to their reserve, which if you head up to Bitcoin countries holding ETF right now, it's a cost, guys. So, guys, as you guys can see, this is countries holding Bitcoin. So, if you can see it over here, this is about, you can see the top holding here is US. So, the US are holding 207,189 Bitcoin. We still worth about $20 billion in Bitcoin as of today. So, we still show that, so we all know that once the United States start accumulating more Bitcoin, and other countries will follow. And Sitian Loomis, which is one of the senator in US, he already said that President Trump already accept the bill for them to buy 1 million Bitcoin, which will cost them at least, that is even if with the price of today, almost about $100 billion. So, which is crazy. They will spread it across in the next few years. We don't have much Bitcoin out there. Keep it in back of your mind. We only have 21 million Bitcoin mass supply. So, and we already have about 58 million millionaires on this planet. So imagine if each millionaire want to buy, imagine if each millionaire want to buy at least 1 Bitcoin, they will be able to hold 1 Bitcoin. So this asset has a limit supply. Even if we'll be looking into that, which is Robert Kiyosaki has said that multiple times that he's flipping from gold to Bitcoin. So that is because he realized that Bitcoin is the smart way. Bitcoin is the real asset. Bitcoin is the asset that hedged against inflation over the past few years. So Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. So that is why countries, states, they keep adding it as a reserve. So, guys, let's quickly see this other headline here. Let's see what next. Meta Planet reaches 5,555 Bitcoin milestone. So, guys, even if a Meta Planet, they just start buying Bitcoin just, few months ago. But they are not buying for that. They are not buying huge like Michael Saylor, who is buying at least 3,000 Bitcoin at once, 4,000 Bitcoin at once. But you can see, as of today, they are now holding 5,555 Bitcoin. Those are companies. So holding Bitcoin, keep buying. Don't forget, even if a few years ago, so Tesla was accepting Bitcoin as a payment. So which they suspect that just because of there was complaint about the hash rate and this and that. So don't be surprised. So now that the US have added Bitcoin to their reserve, Tesla may decide to start accepting Bitcoin as a payment once again. And those are the things that in future it will happen. To me, Bitcoin itself, they don't even need to be used as a payment. That is because Bitcoin is a store of value. So it's an asset that you just even need to keep in your portfolio. So, and forget about it. That is because it has been going up in value over the past few years. Bitcoin moved from naughty to something. Just in 2011 here, Bitcoin was still trading below $1. So if you have invested a dollar in Bitcoin just 2011 here, between a decade, as of today, you'll be holding at least $100,000 in your portfolio, which is crazy. Guys, Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. Always smash the like and press the subscribe button, guys. Smash the like, guys. Share the stream with your friends and family in order for them to learn about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. So Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. Bitcoin don't know where. It's just a matter of time. So it's just a matter of time. The price is still trading between $90,000, $95,000, $96,000 for sure. So for now, but don't be surprised in the next few years, 2030, even if ARK investors are predicting Bitcoin to head up to like $2 million in 2030, just between the next few years. Yeah, Abigo, good evening, my bro. How are you doing, big bro? Abigo, for sure, I will have a call, just like as you say. So, sometimes the bra, 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 bra. So I have to run up at that. According to one of my guys here, he said I have to get a PA from the chat. So, guys, Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. You can see that the big boys, they keep accumulating and accumulating and accumulating. So, Meta planners, as of today, they are now holding a 5,555 Bitcoin. So in their portfolio, we show that the big boys keep buying. So all you just need to do is to keep using a DCA dollar cost average in order for you to accumulate more Bitcoin, so that when the market starts booming once again, you will be in profit. And if you are just coming into the crypto space right now, if you are just coming into the crypto space right now, you want to invest, you don't know how to invest, or you don't know what to invest in, that means that you haven't been watching my live stream over the past few months or over the past few weeks. It's very simple. So there's a link in the description of this video to sign up with BYBIT. So, or you sign up with Binance. So verify your document. They will give you an IBAN. With that IBAN, you'll be able to deposit cash. You can start investing with $2, $3, $4, $5. So it's not a financial advice, but this is what I've been working for me over the past few years using a dollar cost average this year. Let's see what next, guys. So Bitwise 5 years ETFs with a SEC. So guys, Bitwise, they just need 5 for near protocol ETF. And we all know that if one of those altcoins, even if a Solana ETF has B5 and SROP, even if Ethereum too, Ethereum ETF has already approved. So now we are just waiting for those Ethereum ETF, spot ETF, and Bitcoin spot ETF. Those are the spot ETF which already approved. So now we are now waiting for those other altcoin ETF. If one of those ETF get approved, boom, so the other ones will follow. So and this ETF, for those of you who does not know what this spot ETF means, so spot ETF, it will require for the institution, for them to offering this particular altcoin to their clients, they have to buy this altcoin and hold in their portfolio. Let's say, for example, it's Solana. if Solana spot ETF get approved. So in order for people like BlackRock, for them to offer spot ETF to their clients, for them to offer it, they have to buy Solana and hold in their portfolio. So that is the difference between a future ETF and spot ETF. Future ETF does not require them to buy Solana and hold in their portfolio, but spot ETF will require them to buy Solana. This is why spot ETF is very, very important, guys. So guys, let's see what next. This is what I was saying just now. Sailor is so bullish, guys. Michael Saylor says that Michael Saylor says Bitcoin will be hitting 280 trillion in the next few years, which is crazy. We still hold a market cap of 1.8 trillion market cap, but Saylor still insists that Bitcoin will be hitting 280 trillion market cap in the next few years. That means we are still early in the crypto space. Imagine Bitcoin heading up to, even if heading up to 22 trillion market cap, which is equivalent to the market cap of gold. So if we will head up to hold the market cap of gold, that will be taking Bitcoin to like about above $1 million per coin, which will happen it may not happen anytime soon, even if it don't happen this cycle, but the next cycle for sure it will happen. So we all know that each cycle the market usually go up more higher. So this cycle, we all know Bitcoin went from $16,000, which was our all-time low. This cycle, from $16,000 to $109,000 generally here. Now we are slightly down between about 20%. So a lot of people are ready to scared. As I said to my friend just about a few hours ago, people who are scared right now are people who does not understand the market. They come when the Bitcoin was trading between $100,000, go all in, or they buy into meme coin. So now they are scared that the market is down. So what will you be scared when Bitcoin is down between 20%? So when we have seen or debug at least within about 50%. As I always say, if you ask me today if Bitcoin should head up to like $120,000, or Bitcoin should go down to like about $50,000, I will prefer Bitcoin to deep down to like $50,000. So it's an opportunity for us to accumulate more Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. So that is because each time the market deep down, we have to take it as an opportunity to accumulate more Bitcoin and crypto. So it's an opportunity. As you guys can see, Saylor, he's so bullish about Bitcoin. He's still expecting Bitcoin to head up to like 280 trillion market cap in the next few years, and you guys can see it. So this is why Saylor keep buying, he keep accumulating more Bitcoin. So even if as of today, they are now holding 530 something thousand Bitcoin, worth about $53 billion. So they are the next company beside BlackRock. That's because even if as of today, BlackRock, which we just saw it just now, BlackRock are still holding, this is US spot ETF. BlackRock are still holding 532,000 Bitcoin. So followed by Fidelity. One thing is that over the past few days, so other spot ETF they have been selling, but BlackRock keep buying. This guy, they are so, I don't know, imagine, so BlackRock has about almost a trillion assets in management. That's about 10 trillion assets in his management, 10 to 30 trillion in his management. So, the big boys, they keep buying. So, and Bitcoin, Bitcoin out inflow just about a few days ago, even outperformed gold inflow, which show that, the market is still here to stay. We are still surging. So you don't have to be scared. So guys, not just Michael Saylor who is bullish. As you guys can see, Robert Kiyosaki, which is the author of Rich Dad and Poor Dad, he said that Bitcoin is better investment, not gold. Bitcoin is far more better investment than gold. So which we all know that if you are in crypto. So, and gold is a better investment than fiat. So that is because over the past few years, fiat, which is the government money, has been going down in value. One of that assets that have been staying that have stayed ahead the game, that has been outperforming every other asset is Bitcoin. So Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. All you just need to do is to keep DCA, keep accumulating more Bitcoin, so that whenever the market is up, so you will be in profit. What thing I always say is that don't go all in. It's very, very important, guys. Don't go all in. So spread your money across using dollar cost average. DCA is very, very important. Don't go all in, guys. So as you guys can see, when those big boys, the smart guys, when they are buying, they keep accumulating. That is because they know something which you did not know. They keep investing. Over the past few years, Robert Kiyosaki has been buying gold. So now he realized that this is an asset that has a mass supply, which is a Bitcoin. It's just a 21 million that will ever exist on this planet. I know that most of you guys will think, oh, why did you focus? Just like as I always say, you focus so much in Bitcoin. You need to know that before the market moves, so Bitcoin need to read the way. So Bitcoin is the head of cryptocurrency. So it's not that the altcoin like Solana, Ethereum, and SRP, ADA, SUI, it's not that I don't hold them, I don't own them in my portfolio, but I do own them. One thing is that at least, like a time like you can see that the altcoin dominance is dumpy, the Ethereum dominance is dumpy, when Bitcoin dominance is surging. That is because the most money that is coming into the crypto space right now is going into Bitcoin. So it's the smart money, it's the way which are the big boys that keep buying. So let's quickly see. So this is what I was saying just now. The Bitcoin dominance, you guys can see, it keeps skyrocketing. The Bitcoin dominance, it keeps skyrocketing every single day, which is crazy. We show that the money that is still coming into the space right now, so it's going into Bitcoin. Let me move this camera. So you guys can see it. So that Bitcoin dominance is still holding 64.4%. Imagine, so 64.4%. Every single time we show this, it's still skyrocketing since February. Since between February here, you guys can see, since February, the Bitcoin dominance has been skyrocketing. In order for those altcoins to pop, like Ethereum and you can see the Ethereum dominance is still holding 7.3%, when the total other altcoins are holding 28.2%. In order for those altcoin and solar Ethereum to pop, so at least money need to flow out from this Bitcoin to those altcoins. So this shows that you don't have to be scared. The money that are coming into this space, they are going into BTC, which is the big boys, the big boys money, the way. So they are buying Bitcoin. That is why the Bitcoin dominance is keep surging, keep going up every single time, which you guys can see. So you don't have to be scared. All you just need to do is to keep a DCA. You guys can also see the chart over here. This is the Bitcoin dominance chart. You can see it over the past few months. It has been going up. It's been skyrocketing. So with the chart, it's already hitting 65%, which show that the smart money are going into BTC. So all you just need to do is to keep using DCA. So to be able to accumulate more. Don't go all in. It's very, very important. Buy only when, use only your side money to invest. Don't go all in. It's very, very important because we all know that the crypto market is always volatile. So, but in a long run, for sure, Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. So, guys, Cointelegraph, you guys can see it over here. Over the past 24 hours, we have about $298 million just because Bitcoin surged from between 65,000 to 75,500. Sorry, guys, I take it that back. Just because Bitcoin surged from that 95,000 to 97,500, we all know that, boom, we already have almost about half a billion dollars liquidated. So this is about $300 million that just got liquidated in the past 24 hours, just because the market pop up with about a few percent, with about 4%, 3 to 4%, which is crazy. So this is why I would say don't trade with leverage. It's very, very important. So stay safe out there. So trading with leverage is not that good. So don't trade with leverage, guys. Be careful. So don't trade with leverage. So this is about $298 million that is not coming back again. That is because those big boys, they keep trading using leverage. So leverage, trading with leverage, it's not good. Even if you want to use leverage, at least 1S, 2S is not bad. But going with about, you know, going with about a 10S, 20S leverage. So just if the market go up slightly, you get liquidated. So guys, as you guys can see, quickly, so see on CNBC, what is the European market is on red, man. It is because I believe maybe because of the CFC market. There's no news about a report here. So if you have any question, drop it on the chat. So the market is still holding strong. Let's quickly look at the 1 hour chart. Still not bad. One good thing is that we haven't dipped below $96,000 once again. So we are still holding above 96,000. So we are still holding above $96,000 because we have a huge support over here. We are just between about let's say $3,000 away from $100,000. And if we could be able to push to $100,000, we have a huge liquidation of about $4 billion there. So that if that $4 billion get liquidated, boom. So we take us above $100,000. We'll be heading up to like about $106,000. Yeah, $106,000. So the next support will be between $106,000 if we get if we're able to push up to $100,000. Yeah, Q&A. So we call it a day. Evening, my man. How are you doing? You have told us. Track and go. So guys, as I said, I did not forget the meme coin, so which I will be sending to you guys. If you have dropped your address, your Solana address on that particular video, which I said you should drop your address, good. So if you have dropped your address here, if you drop your address there, so don't just forget that. So I will send you, okay, which is here. Market rally. So I already see that most of you guys already drop your Solana address there. So if you have already dropped your Solana address there, good. So I will send once I just have chance, I will send the crypto to you guys, and I will let you guys know when I already send it. Okay. Greetings, Rebel. Favor, how are you doing? Kingdom, how are you guys doing? I hope you guys are good. My big bro. Absu. I'm good, bro. Akachi, I'm good. How are you doing? Sita, I'm doing great. Yeah, Favor, we are pushing. Happy Ghostly King, the king of internet. Happy go, thanks for understanding. Now, you be my bro. Yeah, leverage trading is not good. It's dangerous. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Favor. Trading with leverage. That is one of the ways for you to turn $1,000 to $2,000 in a tokens of an hour. So you can use the leverage trading. One of the way at least to even make $20,000 a day with just $1,000, but it's still one of the way for you to lose $20,000 a day. So that is why I'm using. If you don't know about technical analysis, it's not good for you to trade with leverage. And sometimes, even if you know about technical analysis, sometimes even if when you know about technical analysis, the markets. So even when you know about the technical analysis, sometimes even if the big boys who know about the technical analysis, sometimes they do lose. So which show that one of the way for you to at least to make money in the crypto space is by using a DCA, dollar cost average, for a long term. This is one of the way to make money in the crypto space, by DCA, dollar cost average, into your portfolio. It's very, very important, guys, using a DCA for a long term. So this is why I will be starting my DCA portfolio in the next let's say the next few months. So I want it to be between half of the year. So which I will be starting a DCA portfolio where you guys will be see what I'm buying. So I'll be adding between $50 to my portfolio once in a week. So the purpose of that DCA portfolio is to show you guys that DCA in a long run, it works. It has been working for the past few years. People who has made money in crypto, so are people who use DCA. If you look, Bitcoin is that asset. It has a mass supply of 21 million. So it has a market cap of 1.71 trillion as of today. So we show that we already have the in circulation supply of about 90.86 million dollars, which already in circulation supply. We show that we have between just less 1.2 million Bitcoin left for the miners to mine in the next few years. So just imagine this asset that has a mass supply of 21 million that will ever be in existence. So that does not mean we does not have a strong, good altcoin. Those one that which are protocol that has usage like a BNB, Solana, Doji, ADA, Tron, Sui, Chainlink, Avalanche, who knows, Stellar. So when I start buying, this is that Avalanche is still there. So when I started using a DCA portfolio, you guys will know, okay, so most of my favorite altcoins, so which I will be buying then. So and you guys will let me know too your favorite altcoin, which you guys want me to DCA on. So guys, I will see you all tomorrow, 6 p.m. Central European time. Always tune in, try to make sure, share the stream with your friends and family for them to tune in, for them to keep learning about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. So keep DCA, don't be scared, keep buying. So that whenever the market is slightly back up, so that does not mean even if when most of the headline are saying that it will be going up from here, that does not mean the market can't dip back down more, as I always say. So you can't predict the crypto market. If anybody tell you that buy today the market is going up 100% tomorrow, so it's a lie. So you can't predict the market 100%. So in a long run, just keep DCA using a dollar cost average. So not just Bitcoin and crypto, even if the NFT sectors too. NFTs are still down right now. Don't forget, you are smart and intelligent. And with crypto, we shall achieve a financial freedom. Bitcoin is here to create a freedom. So this is what Bitcoin is here to change. Inflation keep eating away our money, our buying power over the past few years. So Bitcoin is that asset that does not have inflation. So Bitcoin is that asset that does not have inflation. So other our fiat, which is the government money, they keep printing more and more every single day. Keep going, our buying power keep going down. So we show that you have to put your money in a strong asset that hedge against inflation, which is Bitcoin. That is because you can't print more Bitcoin, but the government can print more money. Once again, free VDM. So most of you guys who are watching from Nigeria, so guys, if you are watching from us, once again, head over to the YouTube channel. So you like and subscribe, turn on the notification bell so when I'm live, you guys will go get notified. I'll see you all tomorrow, 6 p.m. Central European time. Charisco is out.